Hello, viewers. This is Syed Aftab Ahmad. Welcome back to our channel, Future Foundation School, for yet another episode on education. As you know, that we are running a series on influencing factors of education. In our previous episode, you saw the role of family and the parents in education. Today, we are discussing the role of school in education. Once again, we have Mrs. Gohar Sultana to answer and to throw light on the role of school in education. Welcome to you, madam.
Thank you.
Madam, we would like to start that when we think of education, the first thing which comes to our mind is school. That's the basic and the strongest platform for learning. If you can throw some light on the role and the duties of schools and teachers in learning.
There are various roles. Okay, the first and the foremost role is to provide a right kind of knowledge to the students. Here, providing knowledge will not end at making them by heart some facts and figures, reproducing the same things in the test and examinations, and taking some grades. The learning must be focused on understanding the concepts. If a child is able to understand the concept, he will be in a position to apply it in any situation. And today, sometimes what happens, now the child is learning and after 3 months, he don't know about it at all. See, me being a maths teacher, if I have to tell, we teach the formula perimeter of a rectangle. Every child in the class knows that formula. They say it is 2 into L plus B. According to me, if a child is able to identify any rectangular object and able to calculate the perimeter, maybe it is his book, maybe the classroom, maybe the mobile phone, whatever it is, then we can say the child is able to apply this. So, the knowledge must be delivered in such a manner that the child must able to apply it in the different situation. We at Future Foundation, we are taking the utmost care to deliver the knowledge in the right way, which children are able to remember it for a very long time. And this is also a place where we have to build the career of the student. So it is a very important period that the child is spending with us. Almost one third of the day the child is with us. So it is the duty of the school to provide a right kind of environment in the school so that the learning happens happily. Without taking this as a pressure, the child must be able to learn. So the delivery of the content should happen in that manner. So this is one of the factor where the school is providing the right kind of knowledge to the student.
Madam, if I have to interact with a layman on education, time and again, people question what you're studying. After completing, what you'll become. You'll become a doctor, you'll become an engineer, you'll become a lawyer. I want to know the role of teachers and school to make the child realize that let me look education beyond my profession. There, what role a teacher and a school can play, just to make the student realize to look beyond profession.
See, there are various qualities a teacher is responsible to build among the students. One of the quality, we should help the kids to develop the self-discipline. Any profession you take up, the self-discipline plays a very major role in anybody's life. So, from time to time, the children must be guided to be self-disciplined also. And one more very important character which we should build among the kids is the leadership qualities. Many a time the children underestimate themselves. They don't want to take part in any of the activities which are happening in the school. The activity may be small or the activity may be big. The school and the teachers are responsible to include each and every child in the class in the activities which are going on in the classroom. So actively if the child is participating in all the activities which are conducted, and school should be responsible to develop the leadership qualities also among the students.
I remember when I was a student, we had one subject called moral science, where social skills were taught. But of late, we see that this has taken a backseat. What your school is doing in this area, because this is very important from my point of view. the social skills are very important, which has taken a backseat today.
See, every teacher, okay, whether it is an English teacher, no doubt, in the language classes, almost every lesson ends up with some moral, and that is a part of it. Me being a maths teacher, I always end my class with some value behind it. So every time, it need not have to be a separate period for that class to teach the values to the kids. Every time in the lesson, we can include the small instances, small experiences to improve the value system of the children. So this is very consciously done by the teachers in our school.
You're talking about social skill. Very important point. I have a very important question, which I would like to ask you. See, we have all kinds of schools in Mysore. We have schools which are very simple. I don't say ordinary, very simple, and we also have high-profile schools with modern infrastructure, wherein we have students who come from a very high-profile and rich background, and we also have schools where a common man can go. What I have seen, and I don't draw any conclusion here. It's just my observation. I have seen students who get educated in very high profile institutions. When they come out of the schools and colleges, they develop a kind of complex within them, and they start maintaining distance from a common man. They feel that, oh, they are not of my level, let me maintain distance. At the same time, the students who get educated in simple school will always get complex yet again, that can I talk to them, or they are of different standard, can I mingle with them, can I talk to them, can I interact with them? This kind of complex always keep them behind the screen. So how do we balance both, where a common man who come from a simple background would feel comfortable to handle with people? Once he come out of school, he has to deal with a common man. What role your school, what policy, what system your school is adopting for a child to gel well with a common man in the society?
See, it is the role of both the parents as well the teachers to make the child understand that each and every individual is an important person, whether it is the security of your school or the principal of the college. All of them play an equal and important role. So it is our duty to make them educate so that they give importance to all the people. So this is also we are taking care to train the children to give importance for all the members of the society who are playing a very important role. Okay, and it is the responsibility of the school also to build the future citizens. Okay, so the we have to develop some civic senses among the students. See, for example, nowadays it is my personal observation, children are not learning the art of sharing. Okay, so we must teach them the art of sharing, the kindness, the honesty. All these are the qualities which a teacher has to inculcate among the students. So this is the role of the school to build a very confident future citizen of this country.
I remember a beautiful quote of Shakespeare. He says, when you love someone, tell them that you love them. Otherwise, there is no value for your love. Likewise, today we see students scoring well, and they are very knowledgeable. They have excellent command on their subject, but yet they fail to present it. They lack presentation skill, they lack communication skill. What care you are taking to groom students in this area?
We have in of late we have initiated some small activities, that is the group discussions and all, to improve their communication skills. So like this various activities we are conducting to groom them, to develop their personality. It is always better that we start at this young age, so that they continue it later. So various activities we are conducting to give an all round development to the personality of a child.
Viewers, if I have to go with the words of Mrs. Gauhar, she says that education is not just academic. We should look beyond academic. We should produce all rounders who can face all the global challenges. A student who has the ability to solve all the problems, the student who have the skill to handle every situation. On these lines, Future Foundation School is training their students, and as we had promised that we will be coming with different episode. Today the episode was role of school in education. And if you like the channel, if you are convinced with this, please subscribe this, because we will be coming with new topics and new issues on education. And if you have your particular questions, or if you have your uh, views to contribute to this, you're welcome to do that. And please don't forget to subscribe the channel, and watch this and spread this. I personally feel that this should go a long way, because we are talking about education, which is important for all of us. Thank you. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
interacting with us.